Hey guys, it's Jean-Claude, and today's patron opening is going to be for Vault Boy 81. Wish him good luck. Alright. Oh, struggling with the flap there. Orange Archon. First house is Logos, second house is Dis, and the third house is Untamed. Think of Daring Villa Wishing Well. Interesting name. Cool looking Archon. Got like a cat. Oh, it looks very similar to the Untamed icon there. Has 4 arms. That's pretty cool looking. All right, let's see what this thing has. Starting off with Untamed, it's Earthbind. It's an upgrade. And whenever you play it, this creature cannot be used unless its controller has discarded a card this turn. Vault's Blessing. This was also in the last deck. Let's hope for some more mutants in this one. Amber whenever you play it. Each player gains Amber for each mutant creature they control. Trimble with a damage pip, 3 power. Just want to point out it's a mutant. Each mutant creature gains Skirmish. Niffle Grounds, it's an artifact, and whenever you play it, choose a creature for the remainder of the turn. That creature loses Taunt and Elusive. Bumblebird, oh man, this was in this set? Oh, it's not like it's a legacy or anything. I forgot this was in here. 1 power alpha, so it's the first thing you have to play on your turn. Put 2 +1 power counters on each other friendly untamed creature. Song of the Wild, for the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature gains Reap, gain an Amber. Keyfrog with a capture pip, 2 power destroyed, forge a key at current cost. Ghost Hawk, 2 power deploy, play you may reap with each neighboring creature 1 at a time. Floomp, 3 power skirmish, fight, give a beast creature 2 +1 power counters. Dark Fairy, 2 power skirmish, fight, gain 2 Amber. Oh, another Dark Fairy. Cephaloist, 4 power, while you have 4 more Amber, your Amber cannot be stolen. Now we're on to, Logos, and look at this card, the Howling Pit. It's an artifact, and whenever you play it. During their draw card step, each player refills their hand to 1 additional card. This is a great card, especially because you're going to be the first player that draws the additional card. It's pretty sweet. Research Smoko, 2 power destroyed, archive the top card of your deck. Dimension Door, for the remainder of the turn, any Amber you would gain from reaping is stolen from your opponent instead. Calls All Loop, archive a card, archive Calls All Loop. Titan Engineer, 6 power, while it is not on a flank, keys cost +1 Amber. Standardized Testing. Destroy each creature with the lowest power and each creature with the highest power. QMEX, 1 power, play, draw a card, destroyed, archive it. Where is our enhancements? Man. Munchling, 3 power skirmish, fight, you may discard a Logos card from your hand or archives. If you do, gain an Amber. Another Munchling. Eclectic Inquiry, Amber whenever you play it, archive the top 2 cards of your deck. Logos sort of doing its thing. Bot Booked in, 4 power, reap, play the top card of your deck. Auto Encoder. Ooh, very nice, because we had 2 of the Munchlings in here. It's an artifact. After a card is discarded from your hand, archive the top card of your deck. Now we're on to Dis. It's Sacro Fiend, 4 power, 2 armor, destroyed, steal an Amber. Relentless Creeper. Once again, where are these pips? 2 power. After you choose Dis as your active house, you may return Relentless Creeper from your discard pile to your hand. Gleeful Mayhem, Amber whenever you play it. For each house, deal 5 damage to a creature of that house. This card is really, really good. Have not seen it in a while. Waking Nightmare, Amber whenever you play it, enhanced a capture pip. Keys cost +1 Amber for each disc creature in play during your opponent's next turn. Stirring Grave, Amber whenever you play it, archive a creature from your discard pile. Snarret, 4 power, at the end of your turn, capture an Amber. Action, move each Amber from Snarret to the common supply. Inspector, 2 power, destroyed, your opponent purges a random card from their hand. Implosion, Amber whenever you play it, destroy a friendly creature and an enemy creature. Gateway to Dis. Destroy each creature, gain 3 chains. I like this so much more than Unlocked Gateway. I'd much rather gain 3 chains than just ending my turn, because this allows you to wipe the board and just play all of your Dis creatures. Oh, another Gateway to Dis. Oh no, do not give us a third. 2 is fine. Maybe it's a little too much, but do not give us a third, please. Oh, thank goodness. Dominator Bobble, it's an artifact. Action, use a friendly creature. And the final card of the deck is Dark Minion, 1 power, enhanced the damage pip, destroyed, deal 1 damage to each enemy creature. I have noticed it feels like the last card we get in Dis is always rough. It's either Dark Minion, which isn't that great, or Bonesaw, once again in that same category. All right, let's pull up our Amber. Okay, not too bad. You can pretty much count that as an Amber, but we won't pull it up. We'll just save it for the Amber control. Ooh, okay, that's kind of light there. Come on, Untamed, save the day for us. Okay, Song of the Wild is nice. Ooh, and Vault's Blessing. Can't wait to see how many mutants are in here. Let's hope it's more than the last video, which had 6. So for Amber, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And that is all, folks. Okay, we're going to need a lot of mutants in here for that Vault's Blessing. Now for Amber Control, Earthbind could count as Amber Control, but we won't pull it up. Let's see here. Waking Nightmare is nice. Snarret, always good. Okay. We didn't have any really big Amber Control, did we? I guess Dimension Door is gonna have to be pulled up there. Oh no, wait a minute. Oh, there's a Capture Pip? Oh, wow. Oh, geez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, kind of 6. I guess out of these 6, you got lucky that there's at least 3 that could potentially be bigger. Let's hope we see a lot of Logos creatures and get some use out of this Dimension Door. Speaking of creatures, let's pull them up. And obviously, once we get all of our creatures up, we're going to see just how many mutants there are. Stern Grave can count as a creature. Dominator Bauble almost can act like a creature just because it gives you access to a creature, basically an additional creature that you shouldn't have access to on a disc turn. You should have a pocket back here. Okay, here we go. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, and 20 is the final count there. Now let's look at the mutants, jump right into that. Come on, give us the mutants. Smoko's a mutant. That was from the very first set. Very nice. Okay, Munchlings. Oh, about booked in. We're hitting a nice amount of mutants in here. Come on, baby. Give us a strong finish. Let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mutants. That is a dream come true with that Vault's Blessing. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, 11 mutants. That is very nice. Okay, let's actually look at how many Logos creatures there are for that Dimension Door. Okay, is that all of them? Should be. Oh, sorry, go a little bit. Yeah, okay, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is not bad. That should make that Dimension Door hopefully hit at least 2 Amber Control for us. With most Logos decks, we like to look at what its card advantage is, so let's pull up the cards that help us see more cards on a turn, whether that's through drawing or other effects like archiving. So, QMax. Oh, you know what? Titan Engineer, that was also another Amber Control card. Let's bump that up to 7, and that's actually a lot sweeter now. Smoko, Munchlings, about booked in. Let's see here. Relentless Creeper is actually a card that's going to create some advantage as well. The Stirring Grave. Howling Pit. Inquiry. Bauble is kind of a card that creates advantage as well. Autoencoder. And the Causal Loop. So extra cards we're kind of expecting to see through a cycle of this deck is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we'll call that like 10 together, 11, 12. That's pretty good, actually. Means the Logos is going to be quite a bit of a mover. If you notice, a lot of those are Logos, some discs. Very, very cool. Let's see here. So we had Trimble in here. Each mutant gains skirmish. So most of our creatures up front should be the mutants. Were there any good fighters that already didn't have skirmish? Oh my gosh, look at this. I know of these 11 mutants, 2 of them are Munchlings and 2 of them are Dark Fairies that already had skirmish. That is a little bit of a shame. Let's see here. Okay, Snarret, I guess that could be relevant. The Fiend, actually what's questionable is some of these we kind of want to die with their destroyed effects. Trimble might be slightly worse in here than a typical deck. You know, Song of the Wild, that's another card that's kind of like the Dimension Door. Let's see just how many of these creatures were untamed. It's very relevant in a deck with a card like this. That's 6, 7, 8. Wow, is there really 8 untamed creatures in here? Double check this. 1, 5, 8. Wow, Song of the Wild. That might be another big burst to Amber. I believe the count earlier was 13. That's going to really take this up quite a bit. All right, so for the board wipes, we had 2 Gateway to Disc, standardized testing a little bit. Let's pull up some of these. Implosion, Gleeful Mayhem. There are some really great ways to control the board in this deck. That is really, really nice. And something like the Gleeful Mayhem, with all these destroyed effects, will typically destroy our opponent's creatures when given the opportunity, but maybe we're going to get some value thanks to some of these destroyed effects. I know we had like destroyed Steel and Amber, destroyed potentially Forge a Key, archive a card, get QMax back into our archive so we can draw cards in the future as well. Sometimes spreading out damage could be relevant, especially if it's a 6-power creature. Gleeful Mayhem will do the 5, kill our own Dark Minion to finish that creature off. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Lots of cool little tricks and combos in here. Big scaling cards with the Waking Nightmare, Song of the Wild, Vault's Blessing, Yeah, lots of really cool things. Autoencoder, so you can maybe set up some really huge turns with some discard outlets, is always really nice. Yeah, I like this deck quite a bit. I hope you do as well, VaultBoy81. You guys let me know down in the comments below what you think about this thing. And as always, thank you very much for watching my videos, and I'll see you next time.